Hey, how are you doing? My name is Austin Robertson. I am located just south of Seattle in Bonnie Lake, Washington, out here on the West Coast. I got into real estate back in 2018. At the time, I was a full-time firefighter and paramedic. I was also flying on a helicopter through local hospital for kids critical care, and it was really weighing on me. A buddy of mine had gotten into real estate and basically said, "Hey man, look, if you could sell 3 to 4 houses a year from your friends, you could make up the money that you're making flying on the helicopter." And of course, at the time, I wasn't 100% sure on it. I ended up interning for 3 or 4 months before ultimately going and getting my real estate license. I ended up retiring early from the fire department and being into real estate full time, but I did carry a lot of things over from the fire service, which has helped me be one of the most successful agents in the country. The ability to stay disciplined on my own was something I learned in the fire department, which has served me so well both in my physical and mental health and as well as in my business. The ability to work on a team has been super important. Even if you're a single agent in real estate, you still have to work as part of a team with your mortgage lender, with your title company, with the agents on the other side, and that was a really great carryover as well. Brand building and trust was another thing that carried over from the fire department. I don't think anybody on the planet has more trust from homeowners than the American Fire Service. You never worry about the fire department coming into your house, stealing from you, treating you wrong, or anything along those lines. And that's been built over hundreds of years of building the perfect brand as the fire department. So carried that as well over into my real estate world. Year one for me, I did 54 transactions. I absolutely did not expect that to happen. I was trying to do a few on my own, and then once I got a taste of it, I kind of got hooked. About halfway through my first year, ended up taking on a transaction coordinator to help me with my paperwork. That has never been my strong suit. I put people in place to handle me where I'm weak. Still do this today. In the second year I was in real estate, I built out a team of about 20 people. Obviously had great coaching in there to help me out and good partners to help me get to that point quickly. Now in 2021, we decided that we wanted to take on a new adventure. So we packed up our family and we moved 2,300 miles across the country to the Pacific Northwest. This is not some theory about real estate that you're getting from me. I am a producing agent. Last year I did 94 transactions, just like the firehouse. I'm still on the streets just like you are. Up until being in Washington, I had been at EXP and the model had served me very, very well. However, when I made the adjustment from the Midwest in Missouri and we moved our family out here to Washington, that's where I found a gigantic breakdown between the way states operate. Being in a new state, I really found that I needed more communication. I needed a little extra leadership from the brokers, and none of my upline per se was in Washington, so no one really knew the specifics on how to help me out, and I was just kind of out there floundering. Being at EXP, the platform was fantastic, the systems were amazing. Obviously the financial rewards are, seemed like they were second to none, but the culture and the proximity to other rock stars, it just wasn't for me. Short of being in a particular downline, you just weren't getting it. This became more and more clear to me, though, as I moved into this new state. As I started to share my uncomfortableness being in a new area, I started to have a lot of friends reach out and offer me help. It was a really nice relief. They came in from all over the country. I've worked really hard on building good relationships, so I really appreciated getting that support. Now, the one thing that I found was super interesting is a lot of them came from the exact same place. They were coming from Real Broker. Some of them I didn't even know had made the move at the time. Talking with my friend Natasha one day, who is an amazing real estate agent down in Oregon, she'd recommend that I reached out to Mike Novak, who was about an hour and a half north of me. She felt like we had some similar interests and goals, and that could kind of help me along. Once Mike and I got together, it kind of clicked, and I realized where all the support was coming from. It sounds silly, but up until that moment, it was just random people reaching out. Right then was when I realized everyone giving me their time was coming from Real. I didn't even realize how many people that were associated with me were already at the company and had already made the jump to Real. After several meetings, get-togethers, and one-on-ones, I really started to consider Real and found out the culture of these people and the proximity of people. Like, Mike and Rachel Novak, Eric Hatch, and others, and so many more, was exactly what I was needing. For me, it's always been about community. It's always been about building something beautiful together and solving problems as we face them head on as a team. Everyone here is genuinely here to help each other. I've never seen collaboration at this level. Best part about all of it was I didn't lose anything that I loved about being at a cloud-based brokerage. I still have the same stock incentives. I still have the freedom to not go to an office. I even still had revenue share. And again, the money makes sense, but that was not the deciding factor. It was the people. You gain a family, and that's what helps you succeed at a national level. If you're thinking about making a move to Real, reach out to me. We can discuss what's going on in your world and see if Real has the things that can help you meet your needs. For quite a while, I was a national real estate coach. I have new agents and even past clients reach out to me all the time to see if I would be open to coaching them. I have really not been open to it this time, but I do believe in mentorship. I think mentorship is a fantastic thing where we can go over businesses and we can grow together. When you come over to Real, we can co-captain your real estate business with you. You'll be in proximity not only to me, but everybody in our sandbox. We can talk as often as you like. I'd be happy to be a sounding board for you, help you bounce ideas, and discuss what you're wanting to do to build your business. I can share with you the map of our systems, how we succeed with them, what it looks like, what tools we use, what processes we have for helping our team grow as fast as it is, and how that can help you as well. I'll be super open with you. This is a no pitch environment though. It's just cut and dry, black and white. I'll only tell you the good and the bad. I'm going to tell you why I came to Real, but really we need to discuss why it would be in your best interest to make that move. If you're curious about Real and would like to be mentored by us, reach out to me. My calendar is in the description box below. It's tied directly to my personal calendar. When you fill it out, it will let me know and I'll have that time blocked out for you.